Hey everybody, Mitchell from Patrick Accounting here. Let me paint a picture for you. You walk into the office and there's a weird vibe, like something's off. You grab your coffee, sit down, and someone says, "Did you hear what happened?" Great, here we go. You open your email and oh look, a customer got injured at one of your locations and now is threatening to sue. Just another day in the glamorous life of business ownership. But hey, that's why insurance exists, to keep these little surprises from giving you an ulcer. Look, if you own your own business, the universe is going to throw some wrenches into your gears every now and then. The trick is to be ready for them. So today we're talking about the 7 insurance policies your business definitely needs. Yes, 7, I know, it sounds like a lot, but I promise it's not overkill, it's just good sense. So, let's explore the fun world of insurance, shall we? First up, workers' compensation. This one's required in most states, so if you've got employees, you gotta have it. If one of your workers gets hurt on the job, whether they're doing something risky like roofing or something less risky like tripping over a stapler, this covers their medical expenses and lost wages. It's kind of like saying, hey, I got your back, but without bankrupting myself in the process. Next up, general liability. The good old catch-all of business insurance. This bad boy covers things like physical injury claims, property damage, and legal fees when someone gets hurt on your premises or because of your business. It's your personal shield against those unexpected plot twists. And pro tip, it often gets bundled with commercial property insurance and something called a business owner's policy. So 2 birds, 1 policy, efficiency and protection. Nice. Speaking of commercial property, let's talk about that. It's like your homeowner's insurance, but for your business. If something goes wrong, fires, floods, or someone decides to use your front window as a parking spot, this one covers it. And it's not just the building, it covers the stuff inside too. That means your computers, your fancy office chairs, and even that one ficus plant that somehow never dies. Professional liability. Now, this one's for all the advice givers out there. I'm talking to you, Jason. If you provide any sort of professional service, you'll want this. It's for those times when your advice doesn't exactly work out as planned. Maybe you gave some brilliant advice that caused your client to lose some money. This one covers you for that. It's also called errors and omissions insurance, which, let's face it, sounds way fancier than sorry, my bad insurance. Employment Practices Liability Insurance, or EPLI, because no one's got time to say all those words. This one protects you when an employee decides to file a lawsuit. You know, claims like harassment, discrimination, or wrongful termination. It's the kind of stuff you hope never happens, but when it does, you'll be glad you're covered. So, unless you love paying for court fees and lawyers, EPLI is your best friend. Commercial crime insurance. Because unfortunately, some people just aren't always as honest as they seem. This one covers your business for things like employment theft, fraud, forgery, and even third-party crime. So when your most trustworthy employee decides to help themselves to a little extra, you won't be left holding the bag. It's basically insurance for when your "I trust my employees" motto gets put to the test. And finally, because we're living in a tech-driven world, let's talk about cyber insurance. If your business uses the internet, so everyone, you need this. A single phishing email can lead to a data breach that costs you big time. Cyber insurance steps in to cover the financial fallout, because you'd rather not have to explain to your customers why their data is floating around in the dark web, right? So yeah, I know, insurance isn't exactly the most thrilling thing in the world, but trust me, it's like having an umbrella. You don't think about it until you're caught in a downpour, and then suddenly it's the best thing you've ever bought. Each of these policies is designed to keep you and your business protected from those worst case scenarios that seem to pop up when you least expect them. Here's to running your business without living in constant fear of lawsuits, cyber attacks, and theft. Because hey, you've got enough to deal with already. Want to find out how to keep you and your business covered with the right insurance? Reach out to us at Patrick Accounting. We're happy to help.